So as we continue to talk, because I'm just like, I don't want Kion's behavior to be misconstrued with Carter's behavior, or I don't tie Kion's behavior to Carter. That's it. So as I'm talking to Marlon, his phone ring, Marlon's phone ring. He looked down. It's his mom. He answered. He was like, "Hey, mom, what's up?" She was like, "What's up, Pop? How's you and the fam?" He was just like, "Oh, I'm good. Key's good. The kids are good. We good." And then he went to talking to her, and I went downstairs because I'm like, at this point, I'm sobered up, and I'm just like, I don't like being sobered up, and I don't like the fact that Marlon just brought up Carter. Even though me and Marlon are doing good, it's still like one of those. I don't know. So I go downstairs and go to my liquor cabinet so I can take a shot, cause yeah, nah, I don't want to smoke again. But I just, yeah. So I go downstairs, take a shot. And as I'm down there, Marlon come down and was like, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, what's up? He was just like, I get that, my family like you and everything, but I just be wanting them to check on me. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, anytime that, somebody from my family call me, they always be like, how are you and the family? It's never like, hey Marlon, how you doing? It's always, how are you and the family? And I'm like, and I have to like tell them like, yo, it's me, it's Key, and it's the kids. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, you got an issue with them calling us a family? He's like, it ain't even, it's not that they calling us a family. It's the fact that, like, anytime they call me, they not asking about me. They asking about everybody. And sometimes I just want them to just ask about me, not the fam, and trying to put it as a family when it's just like, it's me, it's you, and it's the kids. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, but the neighbors think we married, because our neighbors across from us, it was an older black couple. They thought that we was married because Marlon told them that I was his wife, and my kids were our kids. So them neighbors think that we are a young married couple with kids. And my neighbors, they were awesome. Let me tell you, they gave, because they had a grandson that moved to a different state, so they had a bunch of his stuff that they was trying to get rid of. So they gave Jackson electric scooters. They gave the trampoline. Had a whole trampoline that they gave, like puzzles, books, so much. And I was just like, the people across the street think that we're family. So what's the issue with your family? He's like, that's different, because it's my family. Like, my family know me. So it's just like, when they call, I be wanting them to just ask about me. It ain't always gotta be about like how you and the family, because it's me. I'm like, all right, okay, all right. I guess I can see where you coming from. If that ain't nothing on you at all, because I love y'all. Like, I do love you and the boys. Kyle, he's starting to get a little disrespectful, but I love you and the boys. So I'm like, it's okay. It's just sometimes I just want them to just only think about me, but it's fine. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So as the days are going by, me and Marlon, we are good. When I say we're good, like, we're not arguing or anything. I'm not looking through his phone. I'm not getting any weirdness from him in a sense of him like cheating or anything. The only weird vibes that I was getting from him was like him feeling a little bit distant, like becoming distant. And I was trying to figure out why, because I'm just like, I go to work, I come home, I take care of the kids, I cook, I clean, I make sure you good. Like, if he tell me that he had a long day at work while he was out driving, it was a long day, he's tired, by the time he get home, I make sure he have a bubble bath, ran for him with some Epsom salt in to like release some of his, like, heal some of his little muscles, to work out some little kinks in his muscles or whatever not. And his food ready, because I'm just like, yeah, you out there working, you out there providing, whatever. Like, yeah, we splitting the bills, but everything cool, because like I said, the bill breakdown, we went half on the rent. The rent was $2,000. I paid $1,000. He paid $1,000. I paid the car payment. He paid the car insurance. I paid the Wi-Fi bill. We split the groceries, but mostly I bought the groceries. But when I didn't go to didn't feel like going to the store, I would just send him to the store and he would buy the groceries. But mostly I bought the groceries. But it's like it's still, kind of split, whatever. Because if he wanted something different, he'll go to the store, buy what he wanted, ask me to cook it, whatever. That's how we was doing things, and that's how we was working. He sat me down one day and was just like, you know what? For us to have more bills now than we did when we was living in the hood, and the same amount of money, we're able to save a lot more. I'm like, yeah, we are. I'm like, because it's easier for me to budget when I know, the money that's coming in and how we can dish it out. It's so much easier, because I was able to save a lot of money. Even though I was only making $17.50 an hour, I was splitting the bills with somebody else, so it made it a lot easier to save, easier to take care of the kids, whatever. So for me, life was doing good. And then what made it even better is that later on, because we in September time frame, like towards the end of September, I got a call from the unemployment office, letting them know that I can push, that they were pushing my appeal. Mind you, I did unemployment when I left Georgia. When Georgia I fired me on August the 31st of 2022. I did that unemployment, and they would not grant me unemployment because, Georgia I tried to say I was whatever they tried to do so that I wouldn't get my unemployment work. I did not get my unemployment. So I got a call from the unemployment officer a year later about the appeal, and I pushed the appeal. Like I literally pushed the appeal, and they set a date for us to go to the appeal thing. Georgia, I did not show up. They did not show up for the, I guess because it was a year later. They did not show up for the appeal, and the appeal was granted in my favor. So all of my unemployment benefits, which was $10,136, was released to me. Released to me. And I was so fucking happy. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? So you know what I did? First thing I did, I paid off that damn loan that I had when I got Darian his truck when we was in Maryland. Remember I got that $10,000 loan? I paid that shit the fuck off. I'm like, ooh, you're off my credit. I paid off all the credit cards, like the credit cards that me and Darian had together. Finally paid them off. I'm like, ooh, paid those off. Boom. Ain't got to worry about those no more. Getting that off my credit, getting my credit. So it's just like things were looking up. And yes, I did tell Marlon about this money that I got, that was coming to me. Because as soon as the lady said my appeal was approved and they're going to be releasing all of the funds to me, I called Marlon, let Marlon know, like, look, this is what's about to happen. And he was excited. I'm like, look, what do you need me to help you with on your end? No, I was not going to buy the truck. I already let him know, like, look, the truck, you going to have to handle that truck on your own. But right now, what do you need me to do? Because I paid off the Navy Federal, all of the credit cards. So I'm just like, what do you need help with? Because I got a little money left over. What do you need help with? He was just like, oh, I just need to pay off my truck, like get a truck. And I'm just like, I thought you paid that title loan already. He was like, I did, but I had took out another one. I'm just like, why? When did you take out another one? Why did you take out another one? He was just like, I was like, I thought you paid it when you got your $12,000. I thought you paid the title loan with that. Didn't they pay all of that together? Didn't they consolidate that? He was like, yeah, they did, but I needed a little extra cash, so I just pumped the title again. I'm like, what the fuck could you need a little extra cash for when you got a $12,000 loan to move us in? Yes, you had to pay $2,000 of that towards the truck, whatever. You still had $10,000 to pay the first month's rent, the first month's rent, deposit, and the movers. That's not $10,000. So I'm like, and we've only been in the house for going on 2 months now. Like I'm like, well, about a full month, because we're towards the end of September. We moved in August 1st. So it's like, well, no, that's 2 months. 2 months. Like we only been here 2 months, so it's like, how could you possibly not have money and I got money? You make more than me. a lot more, substantial amount more than me. Your disability check is my check. It's my 9 to 5 check. So it's like, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no. What do you mean? What do you mean?